What's the Not Your Finest Hour podcast? What is that all? I mean, I've heard stories.
Not Our Finest Hour podcast. I'll have to check out one of these days when I get a minute to listen to it. I've been told it's not for everyone. Just the general reviews I hear on it. It has been getting really good reviews.
And I've never personally listened to it, but I have heard it's not for everyone.
I listened to the Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Just great podcast. I've really enjoyed that.
I'm not endorsing anything. From what Caleb told me, he said, don't endorse anything unless you listen to it first.
I do once in a while listen in, and it's a lot of fun. But I do got to be careful. It is not for everyone.
Caleb Allman is always dropping nugs that it's one of the most value-added shows out there.
Of course, through all the Not Our Finest Hour, you guys poking fun at so much different stuff is absolutely killer.
I don't feel any oppression tonight. In fact, I feel very free. Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Thanks for being here.
I'm Interlock Ian, and I wouldn't fucking miss the Not Our Finest Hour podcast for nothing.
Welcome to the beginning of the podcast. In honor of the, what is this thing called here? Let's look it up. Go back to this. In honor of the, I got to see what this thing's called. All right. So what is this thing called?
Can't be too honorable if you don't know the
No,
name of
okay,
the
here
thing.
it is. I found it. In honor of the Leanscaper People Intensive, because that's going on in Chicago right now, I'm going to do some leanscaping of my own right here. So I got a email from a client. Remember how we were saying that I get these emails and then I just say that I'll do the job without even really reading it?
Yeah.
Because that's actual leanscaping. I'm not wasting any time reading the quotes. I'm not wasting any time looking them over. I'm just saying, sure, I'll do it for whatever you're asking. Like, that is true leanscaping. That is absolutely down to bare bones. Zero effort being, it's as lean. Could you guys think you could get leaner than that?
No, I think that's pretty lean.
But I thought it'd be fun if we went through this together and then we looked at what I thought I was going to do the job for. I thought I could read this out,
That's
what
great.
has to be done.
Yeah.
I thought that would be interesting. I know I've already predeterminedly agreed to do this job for whatever they've sent on here. I didn't read it. I just emailed back and said, let's go.
Do I need a paper?
Tell me what,
paper?
maybe. Tell me what, now, to be fair, I didn't read this. I just said, let's go. I didn't even I just opened the email. It said, we need you to do this job. Here's a number. So this is all fresh and new to me. Keep in mind, I've already agreed to do this job. I have no idea if we'll make any money. I'm doing this quoting as lean as possible.
Do you have a signed
Ready?
PO?
No, but they'll send me one back tomorrow because I just said, sure, let's go.
But until you sign it, it's not official. You don't have to do it.
Fair. So maybe this is I
This is
wouldn't have
your
done
last
this,
chance.
but I'm on
Yeah.
here with you guys, and I don't know how many questions Mike got. So
Keep this going as long as you can.
the shine's really worn off of us. Eh?
No, we have a handful of things to go through for sure.
Okay. Remove existing wood deck, approximately 12 by 5 by 25, 312 square feet. Include decking, framing, supports, posts, fasteners, related debris. So I guess if they're like storing some shit under the deck that's debris, I got to remove that. Remove or cut down old support/footings as required. Dispose of all demoed material off-site. Check for hidden concrete roots, utilities, irrigation, unsuitable base once the deck is removed. Access is approximately 4 feet wide. Mini excavator MT100 can be used. One disposal bin, 15 yard. Okay.
They want to put 1,000 feet of deck in one disposal bin?
It's 312 square feet, if you were listening.
I thought I was, but I did okay, maybe I heard the 300 and some, and then you're like, and posts and all this shit. I'm just like, let's call that 1,000 square feet. That's what my brain does.
Chad is also leanscaping. You want to do this job? Maybe you want it.
Well, no, but I'm pricing it. I'm pricing it in my head to see if it's going to be worth what you think it's worth.
So to clarify, well, I don't know what it's worth. I don't think it's worth anything. I just agreed to do it.
Oh, they didn't
So
give you a
Sheriff,
price to do it?
no, they did.
But
But
like,
I never read this. They sent me a price and we're looking to, I'm not going to tell you what it is because that's not, we're ruining the fun, but it
well,
said,
not
we're looking to get this job done for a price. Here's the information. I didn't even open the information and just emailed back and said, let's fucking go.
Is this a
It's
residential?
2026. Yeah, residential. Yeah.
Oh wow. And a residential client emailed you this.
No, this is one of my
Ah,
people I
okay.
sub off. This is
Okay.
a contractor that I do work for. I'm not going to say who it is, but
I'd say you'd be in trouble if a client told you the price because
no, this is a contractor that I've done
okay, this
jobs
is
for
good.
all year long. And but I don't read the quotes anymore. He just sends, we're hoping to get this done for this amount. And I just reply without reading, let's go. And then he sends me the contract, as Chad said. And then sooner or later, I get to the point of reading it and trying to figure out what we're actually doing for what I agreed to, because I'm getting as lean as fucking possible this year. Okay, so to recap, the deck is 12 by 25, 312.5 square feet, Chad. We have to demo that and remove one 15-yard disposal bin. I think that's reasonable.
okay.
Okay, patio size to match existing deck footprint, 312.5 square feet. Patio to be lowered from existing deck elevation. Install one 6-foot natural stone step with an approximately 7-inch rise. I feel like we could just put a 7-inch rise in there. I don't know. Like, are we hoping it's like seven in some areas and 6 3/4, and just go with a 7-inch rise. So we got 6-foot natural stone step, 7 feet, 7-inch rise. Base material will be 3/4 clear gravel. Bedding material will be HPB. Allow 18 tons of 3/4 clear total for the project. Allow 3 tons of HPB total for the project. Install geotextile compacted base HPB bedding, edge restraints, cuts, palmeric sand, and cleanup. Maintain proper slope away from house. Patio has, you making notes here, guys?
Mm-hmm.
A dark accent border.
Blow the budget.
Okay, I think this is the project that I'm currently doing. It's literally 300 square foot deck I just tore out today, and one step lowered down to a patio. This you're like explaining the exact project I'm doing right now.
Well, then you already got the number in your head. Maybe
Maybe,
you should have had me do yours. You might be
well,
making
maybe
more
I'm being
money.
like sold out. Maybe I'm being fired tomorrow by the homeowner.
Potentially. Install low retaining wall using Pisa block. Wall length 22 linear feet. Wall height 1 foot. Wall required south side and part of east side of patio. Existing grade varies from 8.5 inches to 21 inches below existing deck height. Include wall base, drainage stone, geotextile, caps, cuts, adhesive, and backfill. Confirm wall length and alignment before installing on site. So then I also they give me a list for I guess this is for the whole job. 2 tons HPB, 11 tons 3/4 clear limestone, which is kind of in conflict with the 18 tons in the earlier part, but whatever. 340 square feet of filter cloth, 340 square feet of Oaks Nueva, one Hampton antiqued 6-foot, 6-inch, 7 by 16 6-foot Hampton antique step, 4 Palmeric sand beige and gray, 50 pounds. I guess we're making it like 2 beige, 2 gray. 4 each of brick stop edging, 20 10-inch spikes, 20 square feet of wall Pisa, 100 square feet of filter cloth for the wall, 20 linear feet of big O weeping tile, 3 tubes of glue, 2 tons of 3/4 clear wall stone for the wall gravel, 0.25 tons of HBB, 14 sods, and 1 yard of topsoil. And then the last part says garden edge. Install Kawartha ledge rock garden edge and restore north garden area with sod. Approximately 68.5 linear feet of Kawartha ledge rock garden edge. Include base prep compaction, cuts, caps, if required, backfill cleanup. Remove existing garden on north side of deck. Replace remove garden with 66 square feet of sod. Fine grain topsoil as required before sodding.
I've got it.
60 linear feet of Kawartha rock edging, 10 by 10 square, 225 square feet of filter fabric. That's the whole job.
How big is the wall again?
20 square feet, 22 square feet.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
22 face feet, I guess.
I've got my price.
It said, so we can recap the wall here. 22 linear feet, 1 foot high, Mike. Now it's Pisa, so you're going to have to, like, it's a coping plus two blocks, which the two blocks are 6 inches. That's 1 foot. So the coping is 3 inches. So you're actually going 2 foot and a quarter.
Got it.
If you want to calculate that out, Mike.
I haven't been calculating, but I got a number.
Did you put it through the software?
No, I'm just using what I quoted for this project plus a wall.
Oh,
I bet Cornwall.
This
prices would
podcast
be
is
as well,
getting
Pete.
lean, boys. We're getting lean on this fucking podcast. This is why we'll never be the number one fucking green podcast like Brian Fullerton. Apparently, we'll never be that guy. All right, who wants to go first?
do you want the Cornwall special?
Go with the Cornwall special.
$21,500.
Holy.
Ooh, I like
I'll have
that.
it. I'll have it done in a week.
So Chad's 21,500. Mike,
That was pretty close. I was just at the top of my head gonna say 23,500.
23,000.
Yeah.
What's your timeline like on that, Mike?
We'll say 6 days.
By yourself or with a crew of how many?
I might bring in a part-time guy for the building.
I've agreed to do this job for $18,000.
Wow. That's literally what I'm doing. 300 square foot patio and a step and a deck.
Well, I didn't say I was going to make money. I said I was getting lean, man.
Okay.
Something's getting lean. Your wallet. Well, I mean, you can control the cost of the bin, I guess, but
That's
everything
good.
else is pretty standard.
Well, I guess I could. I don't remember the let's say I don't know, let's say I'm doing 35 a square foot for the patio.
What's your timeline on this, Chad?
5 days.
Two
Like
guys?
one working week, 3 guys.
3 guys?
So for the patio and the stair at 35 a square foot, because we're getting lean, we do everything by the square foot now.
Well, that's how I priced it,
How did you price it?
by the square foot.
And what did you charge?
I think 35. I was at
So,
12K.
and then what did you charge for the stair? I charged 1,500.
Yeah, I just ballparked that in there in my head somewhere. Yeah, about
1,500?
$1,500. Yeah, and then the
So
wall, I think
then
$85 a foot for the wall.
$85 a foot.
Yeah, and then I fluffed
So
a bit.
85 times 22. That's not very good. There's only $1,800 for the wall.
Well, if it's a small wall,
All right, so $1,800 plus I had 12,400. So we're at 14,270 for the wall, the stairs. That's without any demo though. What'd you charge for the demo?
$29.50.
You think the demo's worth $3,000?
I think so.
It's pretty much an on-grade deck, is it not?
It's an on-grade deck, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have to cut it up and pull it through a fucking 4-foot entrance.
I'm not saying you're
I
wrong.
literally did that today.
Like, I'm not doing that for fucking nothing.
I am.
This is a fucking job. And there's fucking nails everywhere, and don't scratch the house. And
That's
the
literally the
vinyl
difference
siding. And
between PK's number and Chad's number is the deck disposal.
what, are you doing it for free, PK?
Oh no, I right now for the wall, the stairs, and the deck, I'm at 14,270. I'm gonna be straight up. I have no idea how much 10 by 10 edging from Kawartha stone costs? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, I thought it was supplied. I thought you had to reinstate it.
No, you got to buy it.
Oh, it's just rocks. It's fucking like little armor stones.
Watch them be like crazy expensive.
What the fuck was it called? Let's Google it. Find out. I don't even know what it is. Mike, you want to Google this and find out what the fuck it is? Kawartha Ledge Rock Garden Edge.
Yeah, it's got to be just fucking an edging.
What did you allow for the sod?
I don't know. I
Sod topsoil
fluffed up
demo, $1,000
my
bucks.
numbers. I just came out with 21.5 after everything. There's hardly any sod on it, so
66 square feet, bro. That's at least like 7 rolls.
That's 7 rolls of sod. I gave away 7 rolls of sod this week.
I guess that's better than me giving away the deck demo.
Yeah.
Did you find these ledge rocks, Mike?
No, anything. All that comes up is armor stone. So either you're doing a armor stone edging, or
I don't know what the fuck this is. Kawartha Ledge Rock Garden Edge. I don't know. I'll look it up on Arndt's website. Arndt's. Arndt's has a website. It'll tell me how much it is too. Well, if I can find this shit. Products. Here we go. Thin stone veneer, masonry, sand and gravel, siding, fresh treated wood, sod and turf, soils, mulches, sand and gravel, decorative aggregates, concrete landscape. Where the fuck is natural stone? I don't know what. Shop all products. Let's see. Porcelain tiles. Natural stone. Here we go. What the fuck was this stuff called, Mike?
Kawartha edging, garden edging.
Okay, let's take a look here. Do you think it would be under drywall or building stone or
Kawartha edge rock garden edge. Does
let's say it's equal. It's probably the same as a filler, right? You know, like a step filler. You know, you can use them as edging.
Oh, those are expensive though, compared to just like a rough garden edge. But yeah, you can use a filler. They're like what, 120 bucks?
I don't know. I'm looking them up. I got to find one that has filler. So, okay, filler curb, Bahamas brown. Close enough. 153. This is 7 by 46. So this is 4 feet long.
Oh,
150. But I don't know if this is I'm assuming this isn't a stair because a stair would be like 700. So let's see.
Oh, 25 bucks.
So 130 a piece, 4 feet long. How much of this shit do we need?
65
66
feet.
linear feet. That stuff's expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Kawartha ledge rock that no one's ever heard of is. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know how to price it. I think I'm light on this job.
but that's lean.
Well, you could say that I saved a lot of money on the bidding process.
Yeah.
You didn't have to pay any money to get the lead. You've saved on marketing costs.
Yeah.
You can make those numbers work.
I don't understand why people send me fucking voice messages. Like, just type out whatever the fuck you want. Like,
do you guys ever ask your residential clients what they do for a living?
No.
Not before the job. Not before I get the job.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter.
If I do, it's at the end of the job. But this client that I'm working for, he's like younger than me, and he's just home all day. He's just sitting in his backyard on a lawn chair or working on the backyard, and
maybe he's on holidays.
No, not for this long. The last when I first met him, it was like a month ago, and I met him a couple of times just to run out samples with him and talk to him about it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that maybe he works nights.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe he works nights.
Maybe he goes to work at 6 and gets home at 4.
Good point.
Maybe he get work 6 to 6. If he's a firefighter, he could be off shift. Don't they work 4 days on,
Ah,
6 days, 4 days on, 12 days off, 4 days on, or some weird shift firefighters work because they work 24 hours a day, right? They stay at the fire hall
yeah,
for 24 hours a day. So like for 4 days they're fucking gone, and then that's like the month or something, or I don't know. It's some weird thing.
yeah. Interesting.
He could
Hmm.
be a cop.
Do cops do the same thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Could be a teacher on leave, on sabbatical.
Could be.
Could be a university professor on sabbatical.
It
Could
just
work in the window could work the 11 to 7 in the window factory.
just got me thinking, and I wondered if you guys ask your clients if what they do for a living. I don't
Uh,
before I get the job or even during the job. If I do ask, it's after the job. Because I don't want them to be like, I'm a doctor, and then I add change orders or whatever, and they think that I'm trying to get money out of them.
I don't remember consciously asking anyone. Some people just tell you,
Yeah.
like narcissistic doctors with a god complex.
Eh, I'm not impressed by a doctor. Like if that's your career, I'm good. Great for you, but that doesn't. I'm not like, wow, you're a doctor or wow, you're a lawyer.
Are you
Doesn't
more wowed by a doctor or a lawyer?
neither.
Well, I'm saying you have to be one of them. You have to find more impressive. They can't be equally
No,
unimpressive
I'm more impressed by an entrepreneur than either a doctor or a lawyer.
until you get sick
Well, yeah,
or
or
someone
until I
sues
get
you.
sued, right? Like it's the I think it's more well, whatever. Whatever you want to be in life, fine by you. As long as you can afford my landscapes. And if you can't, you're no good to me anyway.
Yeah, I
We
feel that.
we're doing this a sod job. We put the topsoil down last year and we're finally getting around to the sod this year. Put it down, I don't know, November. We just had to fill up against the sidewalk so that there's no tripping hazards over the winter and shit, right? We're finally
Is this
getting
a
around.
job where it wasn't even part of your contract or something? And then
What's that? It's
is this a job where it wasn't even part of your contract?
no, it was, but
Then they took it out, but you'd already put the soil in or
no,
something.
that's a different job. That this happens on different occasions. And the homeowners were coming out and they're like, "You can't lay sod over the weeds," and like Josh was fucking whippersnipping. And then we added topsoil, and then there's still weeds here. The weeds are gonna come back. It's like, fuck you, you stupid cunt. The weeds aren't gonna grow through an inch and a half of sod. Like it doesn't happen. And you can't fucking tell these people that they're wrong. And
I
the
don't
city's like,
disagree with them. I think it's not a good idea to lay sod over weeds.
oh my God, have you done it? It works fucking great. The only thing is it's harder.
I've done it a lot.
I've done it a lot and it looks fucking awesome. It looks incredible when it's done. Not fucking 2 foot high weeds, but like we're talking, I don't know, 2 inch weeds, inch and a half weeds.
Why don't you just give it a quick back drag and get rid of them?
Well, we do, but that's what we did. But they're still there. They're not
Oh, what
gone.
do they want you to do? Excavate the soil and put new
Yeah,
soil in?
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, fuck that shit.
No, no, we're not doing that. And then the city's like, if the weeds come back, you're going to be held responsible. It's like easy. No, I'm not. I know what I'm
Who
doing
said
here.
that?
The representative for the city. Like, no, I'm not. It's gonna be fine. Just you wait and see. And when you see, I want a big fucking apology. You're right, Chad. We should have trusted you all along. We won't doubt you again. You've been here longer than all of us stupid little inspectors.
What do you, how old was the inspector?
They're early to mid 20s,
Hmm.
maybe early 30s, latest.
Recent graduate from school?
Yeah. I mean, they're good. They're nice people, but they're fucking green. And I've been doing this for long enough now that just let me do my fucking job. But here I
Have you
am.
ever thought maybe people don't want weeds?
I don't care what they want. I want to get paid.
Maybe you won't get paid if there's weeds.
But I know that there won't be weeds when the sod takes.
How long are you responsible to keep it weed free?
I don't know. It doesn't matter because the weeds don't come back over top of the sod. We've done it before. We did it last year and they said the same thing. I said, "Do you remember last year when we did this and you gave me grief and then the lawns looked absolutely incredible after the sod was down for a month?" They said, "Yes." I said, "Well, fucking remember that again. Just relax." Everybody's so fucking worried. There has to be an email about this and a meeting about this, and just let me do my fucking job.
That's not
Everything's
possible.
going to be fine. I'm not here to rip off the city of Cornwall and make it look terrible everywhere. Plus, my
I think
names are all over the side of the trucks, all over the street. So, so that's what we did today. We also hired a guy right off the street to work with us. No word of a lie. The sod showed up today,
side of the
and
road bill.
yeah,
By the road bill. Is
it
that what you
was.
guys call him?
No, well, not anymore.
Um, it
Now we
rained.
call him the Mac Daddy.
The what? The
Oh, is
Mac.
that who's the Mac Daddy?
He's the Mac Daddy. He's the well. There's on Bill's crew. There's two. There's Mackenzie and McGuire, and Bill's like 50, and Mackenzie's 26, and McGuire's 18. So we call him the Mac Daddy. He's the Mac Daddy crew.
That's great.
Yeah.
How's this new hire, Chad?
He's everybody is good their first day,
Yeah.
but he was good his first. Like the guys were struggling today because it rained 50 mils yesterday, and the sod was stupid heavy, right?
Mm.
So I'd gotten there after 3 hours, and they only have like 3 pallets down and shit. I'm just like, fuck, here we go. This is gonna be a long day. There's 18 pallets to lay. Um, and they're laying, and I'm like, what the fuck's taking so long, guys? They're like, oh, it's so heavy. I'm like, shit. Did I order the pre-watered stuff by accident? They got upset. And it's like, whatever, just keep going. You're doing great. Whatever, make it look nice. Um, and I get in my truck and I'm filling up some paperwork and stuff. And then Shane comes up to me with a fucking paper in his hand. He goes, "Hey, this guy's looking for a job." And he hands me this guy's resume. I'm like, "Oh, yeah?" And Shane's like, "Yeah, he can do this. He says he can do this and this and this." I'm like, "Okay, great." And I'm like, "What are you doing today?" He's like, uh, I don't know. I'm like, "Where you work boots?" He's like, "I go put them on right now." I'm like, okay. So we'll try out today and we'll see how it goes. He's like, awesome. So he's like, "I don't think my girlfriend wants me in the house anymore anyway." And I said, "Has she ever stabbed you?" He goes, "No." I'm like, okay, that's a good start.
Yeah.
And we put him to work and he had a good fucking attitude. And he's like, "I'll see you at the shop tomorrow morning." And I'm like, okay,
Wow.
let's roll with it. They like for someone to come up to you while you're working, I think that says like in front of 5 or 6 guys that he's never met before, just, "Hey, I'm this person, I'm looking for a job. Can you point me in the right direction?" That's better than, "Hey, I sent you my resume from online or something, you know? Like this guy's putting himself out there, starting from the bottom or whatever, like what can go wrong? A lot can go wrong, I guess, but it's a, it shows some real initiative. So we'll see. Now we're
Did
up
you
to
ac-
third.
did you actually ask him if his girlfriend stabbed him?
Swear to God, I asked right in front of him. I
I
said,
feel like you
"Girlfriend."
got a lot of pre-qualifiers. You could ask like, what do you think of wigs?
Yeah.
You invite people to surprise
Yeah.
threesome.
If you had a surprise threesome. No, but he was he was good. I'm like, hey, keep it up.
That's
Shane set the
awesome.
bar pretty low. He said, if you show up to work, you will have a job. Well, it's gonna take a little more than that, but yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, guys, I did look. We do have quite a few things to go through.
really?
I don't know if this will take us the rest of the episode, but do you want to get into some controversies, some questions, or rate my truck?
All of it.
All right. Let's see here. Let's start with the rate my truck since I got it open.
Okay.
Sure. Let's do it. Let's make that shit happen.
Ooh, a cab over truck.
This is from an international audience member. Well, I guess the States is international too, but outside of North America.
Really?
Yeah,
Where from where?
Australia. It's got to be Australia.
I think Chad nailed it.
think
What do they
Yes,
call those trucks in Australia?
this is from Rock Culture SA, so South Australia. So thank you for sending us this our first international outside of the North America market truck.
It gets a 10 just because I love the black stripe on his cab,
Looks like the NDL stripe.
like the NDL stripe. I love it. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Is it in a Suzu? It's got to be in a Suzu. I can't tell.
It says
I
500.
don't
I
know.
don't know what that is.
It could be a Susan. I love this truck. I love the toolbox.
Yeah, I was thinking about.
The toolbox is really handy. It's got a great toolbox.
I want all the trucks to have those toolboxes. I think our next set of dumpers are gonna have those toolboxes because the
Do you
guys
think
are
you should buy
calling them
that style of dump truck instead of more of the Ford, like the pickup truck style?
cab over. I don't
Yeah.
know. I
That one
like.
almost looks like a roll off with the well, it is because it's got a skid steer in the or
You think it's a
I think it's a
roller?
roll off.
No,
I
there's
think
not
he just
room for
has some ramps. Walk that up in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I don't know how roll off systems work in Australia. This is down under, man.
I like that truck.
I think this truck is a now. I'm going to assume the truck has working air conditioning in Australia,
Oh, it's a Hino.
but
Oh, the Hino.
it's a
Yeah.
Hino.
They
Yeah.
make a good truck. They don't
Love
make.
a good Hino.
I don't think they make cab overs here anymore, do they?
I don't know.
I think they stopped.
All the Hinos look the same here. What are we rating these trucks out of? Mike, are we rating
I
them out
guess
of 10?
10. Chad gave it a 10.
Well, we can do it out of 5 if you want. It's still
I don't
a 10
care.
out of 10 is a 5 out
Oh,
of 5.
I'm going to give
What
this
is it out
truck,
of 2 then?
It's still a 2 out of 2.
I'm going to give this truck a 9.25.
Out of 5.
No, it's 10. Do you want to
I
know
love
why?
it.
I'm not going with the Chad number. The
Well,
only thing that I think this truck's perfect, I think that it needs some aluminum rims to put
yeah,
like
I
a
was
10.
gonna say it's missing the aluminum rims, but
Other than that, this truck is a 10. I love this truck. I love a good cab over.
I love a cab over too.
Who doesn't love a cab over? The turning radius on this thing is probably sick.
Yeah, can
And
dodge.
that's a fair size excavator in the back. That's not no 2-ton excavator in the back. That's a
That could get
fairly
no. That's
large.
a 2 ton. That's a two. That's
No, it's bigger than a 2-ton.
that's like a 3 ton.
It's like a 3.5. It's like a 3.5.
3.5. Mm-hmm.
Three and a
Oh,
half.
those are
Mike will
heavy
find
tires.
out.
All right. So this is a GVWR. What do you say? 33,000? Because those are heavy single tires.
It's a heavy single.
Yeah. I was thinking it was like a 550 at first, but no, that's a heavy single. That's a real fucking nice heavy single. I like that.
Yeah.
My my number stands.
I'm telling you, I'm 9.25. Get some aluminum rims. I will go 10. Mike, where are you?
I'm giving it a 5.
Out of 10?
5 out of 5. I'm
Oh,
sticking to our original system. It's a 5 out of 5. It's our first outside of North America submission. Got to give
yeah,
it a 5.
that stripe fucking really
Thank you
does.
for listening in Australia.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
All right.
That means in Australia that the podcast comes out on Saturdays and Sundays.
Does it?
I don't know. They're like 24 hours ahead of us or something, aren't they?
No, that means us. It
That
comes
mean
out
they come
before
out.
we
Yeah.
record it.
Yeah. Well, it comes
What?
out
They know what we're going to talk about
Thursday.
before we even talk about it.
Comes out
That's
Thursday
what I'm
night for
saying. And
them.
why? You're saying that we're 24 hours ahead of them?
We're
No.
probably like 14 hours ahead of them. No, behind them. Behind them.
Yeah.
So that's why it would come out on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, yeah. Friday evening,
Yeah.
Saturday
I
evening.
just outbrained you. That's
You
Rich.
did.
How does that work if you only post it on Friday morning?
He
And then it
posted on
comes out
Friday
Friday
morning.
evening for them.
This is too complicated for my little brain.
It took me a bit too. Don't worry.
Hurts. Not after the day that I've had.
Only PK's got this, and he's pricing projects
How
at a loss.
I'm pricing. No, I'm lean project pricing.
You're not
Called
even
lean pricing.
pricing. That's what
I'm not
it
even
is.
pricing. Send me your shit. I'll just do it for whatever you fucking say. Hope for the best.
All right.
Like
Some
Chuck
of
says,
our
take the
yeah.
job, get the work, figure out how to do it profitably.
So going back to that job, my solution for your shitty price would be to throw me in the mix. Because I feel like I could help the guys do it way faster, but at the same time, I would be bleeding money profusely somewhere else.
Yeah.
But that
So
would
you
be me
better
putting
should
my
just
hand over the bullet wound.
that would oh my
Hmm?
Like that, like, okay, we have to make up money on this job, and I'd fucking get in there, not realizing that we're fucking hemorrhaging from the neck somewhere else.
well, I try to only take one job without reading it and just agreeing to someone's price at a time. I try not to have both crews on those kind of jobs. I want to have one crew on a job where Jack priced it, so we know we're good, and then one crew on a job where I just randomly accepted whatever someone emailed me.
You're gonna have to tell Jack that he's gonna have to fluff up the numbers on his jobs to make up for the shit that you're agreeing to on yours.
But don't you think it's like opening a surprise?
Every fucking day for me
It's
is
like
opening a surprise, regardless of what
it's like
I price
Christmas,
the
man.
jobs at.
Here at Paper King, whenever an email comes in, it's like Christmas. What are we gonna do? I want to try accepting one of these jobs and not reading anything about it until the day we start it, just for fun. Like not reading anything, like just showing up and bringing what we could need: a tool trailer, a dump trailer. Maybe we'll bring a triaxle and an 8-ton. We'll roll onto one of these jobs and be like, "Fuck, we're resodding the front lawn." That's what we're gonna do with the next one. The next one that comes in, I'm gonna agree to do it without reading anything, and then show up and document how much money we lose or make doing it. That would be a great video. That'd be a great YouTube video.
I just sent you a funny reel on your Facebook.
On my Facebook.
Yeah, because Murray sent it to
Oh,
me on Facebook. Um, that was that's sort of what you're talking about.
sort of. The new guy loaded the equipment. There's nothing in the truck.
Um, what else do you got, Mike?
Hardscape Paradise just launched for 2027.
What's that?
Oh, where are we going this year?
Looks like
Do you think
Cancun.
they'll let me give a presentation on how I price things? Stay so lean. Accept whatever price is in your email box and then show up with whatever equipment you have and hope to make some money.
You can give a keynote on that. All right, here we
I can give a
go.
keynote on that for sure.
We've got a handful of things here. Breezy027. I believe that's Brock. He's been on the podcast before. Uh, NOFH is like getting a Subway sandwich. Supposed to be an hour, but never is. Just saying.
Wait, is it more?
No, it's always less. A foot long, but it's always less than a foot long.
Well, considering it's free.
He says it with an LOL at the end, just saying. So he's not
Is it supposed to be an hour?
yeah, we're
This is
supposed to
called
be
not our finest hour.
yeah. And even the worst hour is called our even worse hour. So
Maybe the fact that it's not our finest hour because it's not an hour.
yeah.
I think, Mike, you should start putting dead noise at the end of the podcast to make it
Until
an
the
hour.
hour.
So if it finishes in 47 minutes, we got 13 minutes of dead noise for you to drive in your truck, stare forward, and regret your life choices. That's what we should call that segment of every podcast. You get to the end where there's dead air, and you're still listening to the dead air, and you're driving forward in your truck, staring, regretting all your life choices. We'll call it the time of regret. Instead of signing out from now on, I'm gonna be like, welcome to the time of regret. Enjoy. And then it'll allow people to, kind of like just mull over their terrible choices in life that got them to where they are. I think that would be a
Regretting
great
the
segment.
last 45 minutes listening to us.
Hey, I'm doling out insanely good advice on this episode.
Yeah.
Unless you're looking to run a profitable company that supports your family. Then it might not be that great. But if you're looking for a good time and you're looking to roll the dice, I'm basically running the Las Vegas of fucking landscape companies right now.
The house never loses.
Oh, that's the people that own those houses. They never lose. I'm going to lose. What's next, Mike?
From the ground up, Trey, who's also been on the podcast here. Who does PK have for the World Cup?
Well, I'm going to go with Justin Trudeau's choice, and he's Team USA all the way. Yeah. He was down there watching Team USA with his girlfriend, cheering them on while Canada was playing at the same time. All these people got super bent out of shape about that. I don't even understand why. Who cares what soccer match Justin Trudeau's watching?
If I never heard the name again, I would be happy, so I don't give a shit, really.
That's what Pierre Polyev said when they asked him about it.
Did he say that exact same thing?
Yeah. They said, what do you think of Justin Trudeau watching the world, you cheering on the Americans with his girlfriend? And I think he said something like, I don't think that anyone in Canada wants to hear the name Justin Trudeau or something
Exactly.
like that.
Fuck.
Almost literally what you said, something about that.
Exactly. Yeah. He's spot on.
I don't know enough about soccer to pick a winner, but I'm pretty sure Canada's not winning.
No, they tied.
Against some country that's never even been. I don't even know the country it was. I don't even know what
Bosnia.
it was called. Oh, is that a real country?
Yeah.
Wasn't
Bosnia
it
and
two countries
Herzegovina.
combined or something?
Yeah, there's
It's like two countries combined or something.
I don't know how to pronounce the second one. Herzegovina.
Bosnia,
Yeah.
Herzegovina.
They sound like places that we need to ship money to instead of Ukraine.
Is literally going outside my condo and they've got our whole street shut down. So to get through, you have to go through a police barricade and show them that you have a I'm a resident in this area pass, and they let you through. But the traffic is
Really?
brutal. What?
Sounds like a trucker convoy.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
the Olivia Chow convoy.
oh.
It's gonna be a rough month or
Did you know
two.
that the city gets no money from any of this? I was watching this guy in Global News reading out the contract, and the city gets no revenue from the stadiums, no revenue from the concessions, no revenue from the parking, no revenue from the like selling of merchandise, and the city has to pay at all times during the time of the World Cup, like 100 bylaw officers to be patrolling the streets and finding and taking away counterfeit merchandise. They estimate the city will lose $380 million on this World Cup. I feel like that could solve a lot of homeless problems. There'd be a lot less soccer here, I guess. Well, they're playing 7 games here. I saw that it worked out to like $1 million a minute to play the World Cup in Toronto.
Hmm.
The cost to the city is $1 million a minute. Do either of you guys think that's worth it?
No, I'm not a sports guy. I could give shit less about the World Cup or any other fucking thing. It doesn't
So
go.
if I had to pick a team, though, I guess I'll pick Brazil because they're like perennially good at soccer.
I think Argentina's good, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. I'll cheer for Canada. I'll be the homer on this podcast, I guess.
I don't like Canada for anything else. Why would I like it for fucking soccer?
So you're cheering for the States.
Might as well put me in beside fucking Justin Trudeau.
And Katy Perry, she performed. He was there to support her performance.
Hmm.
That's what he said.
Speaking of a performance, we haven't done one of these in a while, where we do Who Would with us three. So Rock Culture SA, who gave us the Rate My Truck, asks three different things here. Who would win in a spelling bee between the three of us?
Not me. Oh my God, I suck at spelling.
I think Chad would because he's got the English degree.
Yeah, but you
I think Chad was.
university too. So,
I say Chad.
maybe. I don't know.
Not me. My new computer, for some reason, the spell check doesn't work right. It's the worst thing ever. I can't spell simple words like simple. I need spell check.
Time for a new computer.
It's brand new.
Maybe
My
it's
old computer, the old computer that's like 15 years old that Kelly remodeled for my truck, the fucking spell check works great on that. But this computer, it's probably you got to pay for it. Half the stuff that worked for free on my old computer, now you got to like it's like I'm trying to watch a video without, like I'm trying to, I put the videos, anyways, I put the videos, I click it for the video player, it comes up, you have to pay $1.98 to watch videos for a year. Fuck off. Really, Microsoft? You need $1.98? Can you just play the fucking video? $1.98? What is that doing for anybody? So they like chanting shit on your street and stuff?
Oh yeah, it gets loud.
How close are you to the stadium?
We're like a block away from the stadium, but there's a for every game during the World Cup in the park right across the street from us, they're doing like a fan experience where they got this huge screen and they show the game and you can pay tickets and get in there. So it's every gonna be every day.
How's
Pretty
Chow's
much.
scalping going?
Scalping?
Yeah. When I watched the Canada game, someone was saying they didn't even sell at the stadium.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if that's true or not.
They just paid like 150 million to add more temporary seats to it.
Yeah. I don't know if it, because they were saying the prices like the prices for one ticket is like $450.
Oh, at least, on the secondary, the last I checked before the game, it was like $900, $1,000. It's expensive. Okay, so who would win in spelling bee? I say Chad. PK?
Chad.
Chad?
I guess I'd win.
Who would win in an arm wrestle?
PK,
Oh,
probably.
so
He's
so
got
Canada's first World Cup match on home soil was not a sellout.
Wow.
yikes.
There was hundreds of empty seats despite throughout the stadium, despite historic occasion. The, em- the empty seats became a talking point with criticism focused on FIFA's ticket pricing strategy. That said, attendance was still massive. Multiple reports listed the crowd at 43,000, which was essentially the full configured capacity for Toronto Stadium, the expanded version of BMO Field. So tickets sold, not completely,
Hmm.
based on reports of noticeable empty seats. So yeah, they're saying it didn't even sell it. It didn't even sell at the Canada game. But that being said, they probably more likely in Canada sell out like an Italy game, except that Italy's not even in the World Cup.
Yeah.
They didn't make it. Sorry, go ahead, Mike. What was the next thing? Arm wrestling?
Yeah. Who'd win in
Why
arm
would I
wrestling?
win the arm? Why would I win the arm wrestling?
You have the weight on your side.
Well, that's true, but you need. I think you need strength, which I have zero.
Uh, you still going to the gym, Mike?
Me?
Yeah.
I work out every single day, Monday to Friday. I think Chad, he's the gym guy. I vote Chad again on this one.
I think Chad will win too.
I don't know.
I don't think I'll win.
As he shows off his muscles through the shirt.
I'm terrified. Have you ever seen those arm wrestle videos where they
Snap
break
their arm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I won't arm wrestle.
I'm terrified of that too.
Like,
I thought I was the only one.
terrifying. Like,
Yeah.
no, I've seen that. I cannot.
I'm weak enough. I don't put up any resistance, so it doesn't terrify me. My hand will just go down. It only breaks if you put up resistance. I have no resistance to give. So I had an interesting. Today I woke up and I was, for some reason, all of a sudden feeling worried about my health. I think because for the last month I've been in my health since I met you guys and since the last 10 years has been in a slow decline. I'll be the first to acknowledge that. But the last like 3 or 4 weeks, my health has been in a steep decline, very steep, rapidly going downwards. And so I thought yesterday, because Pace is playing in Ottawa, and I thought, I should, we haven't, it's just me and her going somewhere. We haven't done that in a while, like a long time. I thought I should take her in case I don't have another chance. Like me and her should just go to Ottawa. Then I was like, this is kind of crazy. Like maybe I should do something about this health problem instead of just trying to just pack it in, I guess. I was like, maybe I should address it. So I thought, okay, I'll start addressing it. So I called the doctor's office, my doctor, and I said, hey, my requisition form was expired. Like, can I get an appointment with the doctor? And she said, is it urgent? And I said, well, I'm not bleeding or anything. Like my jugular is okay. But yeah, no, I think it's kind of urgent, or I wouldn't have called. Like, who calls the doctor's office with an unurgent problem? I guess people do, not me. She said, what's the problem? I said, well, I have a lot of like anxiety and problems, and I hate the doctor, so I don't go. She said, yeah. I said, so, I went to get my blood tested and my requisition form was out of date, so they refused to test it. She said, let me look it up. She said, this form's 18 months old, buddy. I said, yeah, it took me some time to build up to going. And she said, okay, well, I said, can I go see the doctor to get a new one? She said, I'll just email you a new one.
There
I
you
said,
go.
oh, okay. And I'll book you an appointment with the doctor you need to come in. I said, okay. So I have an appointment with the doctor on July 14th. Then I decided that instead of being completely immobile, what?
That's like a month away.
I told her it wasn't urgent. I wasn't bleeding.
Okay.
Oh fuck! If have to get a doctor's appointment, it's like a month and a half or
Really?
whatever. Yeah, yeah,
I guess I haven't been in so long. Huh.
yeah. Don't
So,
try. Like,
yeah, this is why I don't go.
it's further than you like. If you have a doctor and you need an appointment, it's further than you think.
Really?
Yeah. Like
You
I,
should go to the doctor, Mike. Look at me.
Okay.
if there's
So I,
one good thing, it's that driving big trucks requires you to get a physical, and then you have to see your doctor.
that's
You know,
true.
like it's like if you're white, at least. If you're not white, they just give you a pass, I guess, or they'll fit you right in with the doctor ahead of time. But once every 3 years, I have to see the doctor to get my license renewed.
So do I. So then I decided that being completely immobile and like my hip is so bad I can't walk. So and it keeps kind of like collapsing on me. So I was thinking today about getting a cane. And then I was like, wow, man, I'm at the point where I was seriously like, if I just had a cane, I could limp my way across the yard better. I thought maybe I should go to see the physiotherapist and chiropractor I was seeing. I'll just go online appointment. So I went online and I booked an appointment with her, and so I went, and they sit you down, whatever. Then they're like, okay, come in. So I go in and I sit down, and she looks at me and she says, "Where have you been for the last 2 years?" I said, I don't know. She said, like, did I do something? I'm like, no, no, you're amazing. You're fantastic. She's like, did you get like cured? I'm like, oh no, absolutely not. I was still in searing pain. Still am right now. Constantly in endless pain every day, all day. She's like, so why did you stop coming? And I'm like, self-hatred. I don't like taking care of myself and I like to make myself suffer because that's what I deserve. She was like, fair. So then she's like doing the assessment or whatever. And I'm standing there and she's like, you're in way worse shape now than you were before. I said, oh, yeah, I'm super fucked now. I was minorly fucked when I saw you before. I am super fucked. I can't. She's like, what do you think brought on this latest, like, hip being totally. I said, well, I had a site meeting where I had to stand for an hour. She was like, so this standing at this site meeting brought you down? I said, the first one brought me down. The second one where I had to stand for 2 hours, it totally destroyed me.
Oh my God.
So the chiropractor lady, um, stretched me around and did a bunch of stuff. And I actually I walked out and walked across the parking lot without needing a cane and maybe a slight limp, not a major limp. So I felt much better, and it's kind of made me think that maybe I should start taking better care of myself.
Do you think the
She
Cairo
said,
is that great? Like,
well, she's a physio chiro person or
oh,
something.
not okay. I didn't
I
find
don't know.
help me that much or at all. Like, I just swapped some work for some Cairo appointment and didn't really do it for me. I don't like when they crack your neck.
Yo.
It doesn't feel like I don't feel relieved ever leaving there. Oh yeah, I feel great. No, never. Never. If
I
they could
felt
crack my
relieved today.
sternum, different story.
I did feel much better leaving today.
What did
I
they
don't
do?
know
They
if it was
stretched
like,
you out?
oh yeah, she was like, is this hurting? And I was like, oh yeah, this is like searingly intense, like I mean really intense pain. And she's like, do you want me to stop? I'm like, no. My own neglect of my body created this situation, so now I must pay the piper. I danced to the music of not doing anything to take care of myself. I've been dancing to that music for 50 years. Whatever suffering I incur now, I deserve. So do what you got to do.
You got it.
It hurt a lot. Like it was like extremely painful. Like it really hurt. But then it did. When I got up, she's like, sit up. I'm like, not capable of sitting up. I gotta roll off this onto the floor and then climb up the wall. You're talking about sit up. The fuck you think I'm like 20 years old? Sit up. You think people around there can just sit up whenever they want? That's not possible. So I rolled myself up, used momentum, kind of gave it a couple, and then when I stood up, I felt I did legitimately feel. So I'm gonna go there once a week and see if that makes a difference because it definitely made a difference today. But maybe it's just the initial like adrenaline rush of deciding to care about your health. That might wear off by tomorrow.
Or maybe they got blood flowing to places it hasn't flowed to in a while.
Also potentially true. Also, I bailed on the health appointment with the male health clinic too.
I was gonna ask.
I know we talked about that last week. Yeah, I bailed on that.
No one's gonna sell
So I
you.
can't. Well, they sent this like really intense form to fill out. It was like thousands of questions about my health and stuff. And I was like, I need you to test my blood. I don't need any of this other shit. So I canceled the appointment because I'm like, I don't think my goals of you testing my blood and your goals of you stuffing me full of peptides and testosterone really match. So I don't think this is it. So then I canceled it, and then they started calling me.
I feel like if you would have gone to that, you would have left with a subscription that you couldn't cancel for 20 days during a cooling off period.
Potentially, yes. I think that that's true. I think that definitely would have happened to me. That is absolutely something that would have happened. You've got a subscription for testosterone for the next 20 days.
For 1,000 years, men will still say this was their finest hour.